Hey, what is up everyone? It's KB here and welcome to Kilobit. Today I'm going to talk about how you can install iOS on Android phone. So before I do this, I need to clear a few things. First, that this video is requested video by one of my subscriber, and second thing, there are many videos on YouTube that how to install iOS on Android phone, and if you don't know, they are all fake. It is impossible to install iOS on Android phone because iOS is not an open source, and iOS only works on iPhone, which is made by Apple. iOS operating system is also by Apple, and it is nearly impossible to install iOS on any Android device. And maybe I'm gonna get lots of hate for this video, but I couldn't hold back because I want to spread the truth in the world. I'm just spreading my information, what I know. As I know, it's impossible to install iOS on Android phone. If you see in another videos that they are installing actual iOS, that means they are using modded Android, which looks like a iOS, but that is not a iOS, because you can also modify without installing custom ROM. You can download any iOS launcher or something like that to make your phone look like iOS, but it is impossible to install actual iOS on any Android phone. So that is the thing I want to talk about. Now let's talk about that, how you can make your Android phone look like a iOS. So since we have cleared few things, maybe I'm gonna get lots of hate, but I'm ready for that because it's a requested video, as I said, because one of my friend wanted to know that can I install iOS, because lots of people have installed iOS on their Android phone. So can you please make a video on that? And I told him that it is impossible. They are using custom ROM, which is modified it like iOS, which looks like iOS, but that actually not iOS. It's impossible. So now we have cleared that thing. Now let's head over to making our Android phone look like iOS. That is the only way you can have a feel of iOS. It is impossible. How many times I have to say that? It is impossible to install iOS on Android phone. It is impossible. Okay, so what you can do is find any iOS launcher, and in my opinion, this is what I'm going to show you. This is the launcher. It's called the Clean UI. This is the launcher which will give you the iOS style look, even a notification and everything. So I'm just gonna launch it. You can set it as a default launcher. So as you can see, now I have a iOS. You can see here iOS style, everything is iOS style. You can see dialer. Let me open the dialer. As you can see, it looks like a iOS. So as you can see, we have a notification panel and everything. So yeah, that's how you can make your Android look like a iOS, but it is impossible to install the actual original iOS in your Android phone unless you are a developer from Apple itself. So I don't know about that thing, but it's been a long time I'm using the Android, and I never heard that someone has installed the iOS. So I'm just clearing out some things. I'm not trying to say that I know everything, but what I know, I'm just sharing. So this Clean UI launcher can make your Android look like a iOS if you want to have, and but this launcher is little heavy because it is heavily customized. You can see you have all of your notification customized, you have a phone customized. It will drain your battery. I wouldn't recommend you to do this, because stay with Android. If you love Android, just stay with as it is. Don't install anything like iOS keyboard, iOS notification panel, iOS launcher, because more app you install, more app your phone run, more battery it will drain and your phone will get slower. So don't blame me after this. You install all of these, and if you just want to try this out and you want to have a look of iOS, you can try it, but it's my recommendation that you shouldn't be doing this, because Android is Android, iOS is iOS. You cannot make Android like iOS. So they are both different things, and since Android is an open source, Android can be installed in any phone except iOS, okay, iPhone. Since Android is a open source, you can find lots of brands like Samsung, Sony, Nokia. There are many brands of the Android. So Android can be installed in nearly in every manufacturer. So iOS cannot. iOS is limited to iPhone only, because iPhone owned by Apple, and iOS operating system is also owned by Apple, and iOS is not an open source. That means you cannot develop that, you cannot customize it. So all of the things, development and everything, is done by the Apple's developers only. So you have no control over iOS. So that's all, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I don't know if I'm gonna get hate or what, but I was ready for this. I am ready for this. It was just a requested video, as I said. I just wanted to clear things out. I just wanted to share this thing that you cannot do this. Okay, so yeah, even if you want to try this out, if you want to look your Android phone like iOS, then you can try this clean UI launcher. I will put link in the description. Go there and get the launcher. Try this out. If you feel okay, good, then go with that. And if you feel laggy, your battery drains faster, then just uninstall it. It's that easy. Just stay Android. Okay, just love the Android, stay the Android if you are an Android user. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye bye.